So for a while now, I've been wondering about what would it look like and how would we represent graphically the roller coaster of emotion that we take our viewers on when telling a story. We know that it's important for us as storytellers to take our viewers on different level of emotion to keep them engaged and interested into our stories. But how would we graphically represent that, and would that be interesting? Is that useful information? And sure enough, in 1981, a gentleman by the name of Kurt Vonnegut wrote a thesis called The Shape of Stories, and basically he came up with 6 different shapes that represent every type of story and the level of emotion that the storyteller takes you on. And so again, there's just different shapes, whether they're waves, increase, sharp decline in emotion, those type of things. And so what I wanted to do today is show you a small clip of a story that I did a while back, and I overlaid a shape so you can see the progression of the story and the progression of emotion, so you can see the type of roller coaster that I'm taking viewers on. And what I also want you to pay attention to is the visual changes in my subject while he's telling his story and while he's taking viewers on a roller coaster. So check it out.
That was kind of okay, bro. When you come back, let's train together. Let's go to Hawaii. Let's compete in the Ironman together. Had no reservation that he wouldn't come back at all. Yeah, it was April 22nd, 2004. And I was home. I had just come back from a run and showered and ready to start my day down at the gym with clients. And I got a phone call from somebody that I hardly ever talked to on the phone, a friend of mine. And he said, "Did you hear the news?" And he said, "Pat was just confirmed killed in Afghanistan in a firefight." So at first it kind of just was numb feeling for me. So it was pretty rough once the reality set in. I think it was 3 weeks after Pat's passing, it came to me that I needed to do the Hawaiian Ironman, and I needed to do it in Pat's name and honor Pat in doing it.
So I found it fascinating to have that shape, that graphical representation of the roller coaster that you experience while watching that piece. I also love to see the changes in my subject, in the person telling us the story. And my favorite part is when he starts talking about losing his friend, and you can see him look away, start scratching his shoulder, and I don't know if you noticed, but he starts shaking his leg, and even though the leg is out of frame, you can see his body doing that nervous thing. And I think it's very important because now we're communicating to our viewers in 3 different ways. 1, by his story, his voice. 2, with the music. Now the music, I would argue, does not communicate emotion, it amplifies the emotion that's being communicated. But that's a conversation for another day. 3, by his visual representation, his change of emotion is visually represented. And so now those 3 different aspects are taking our viewers and encouraging our viewers to experience the same emotion. So I'll be sharing a lot more about those studies at our workshop coming up July 13th and 14th at Grand Canyon University. I would love for you to attend. You can register online at insidecuttingroom.com or in the link below, and I hope to see you guys there.